Imagine this. You're driving through your hometown, cruising, windows down, music up, and you see a cop. And instantly, fear fills your body. You think of every bad thing that you've ever done. You check your speed, you check your seatbelt, you check your rearview mirror, and you check your speed again. But in reality, you didn't do anything wrong. This was a feeling that I felt in 8th grade when I got a call slip to the office. I looked at it and thought, what did I do? I grabbed my stuff and walked up to the office. When I got there, the secretary told me she'll be with you in a moment. She, meaning the principal. And I had never met with the principal in my lifetime, so I immediately thought, I'm in trouble. When I walked into her office, I sat down and she said, Grace, I have an opportunity for you. Instantly, the fear left my body and turned to positivity. She explained to me that there was an opportunity for me to join a board that was interested in starting an innovations program at our school, and that there would be a meeting that afternoon. So I left the office, called my mom, and said, you gotta pick me up at 4:30, I got a meeting, as if she was my personal driver and I was the President of the United States. So I spent the rest of the day thinking about what would come out of this meeting. And finally, 3 o'clock rolled around. As I walked into this meeting room, I instantly froze. My heartbeat began to rise, just like that feeling I had experienced earlier. As I walked in, I was faced with business tycoons, high school scholars, and school administrators. I did not belong there. I walked in and sat down at the table and continued to ponder as to why I was there. I felt like I didn't belong, and that my opinions wouldn't matter. As conversations were passed around the table, I continued to think to myself, they don't care. But it came a time for me to share my ideas. My principal, Jamie, said, Grace, let's hear from you. And again, that feeling rushed through my body. I wasn't sure what I was going to say. I was nervous that they wouldn't listen or that they would care because me, a tiny 8th grader. But as I began to talk, I looked around the room and everybody was listening. And instantly, my mind shifted from, I don't belong here, to maybe I'm worth more. See, if we're talking about my principal, she, that day, left an impact on me that forever changed my life. It wasn't about her title or her position or her idea to invite me. She saw the potential in me and seeked out the value inside. When we talk about leading with an impact, we're talking about adding value to people's lives. See, leading it with an impact begins with turning ourselves focus from self to service. You could spend an hour on social media, but you could also spend that time improving your chapter's ability to communicate. You could sit with your well-known chapter members at lunch, but you could also sit with the new kid who's interested in FFA. Leading with an impact begins one person, one day at a time. So what will your impact be?